Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Double Cross, where today we are fighting a Crimson Vitalis. Did I say Vitalis? Vitalis, with an F. Now, this one's not going to go quite as quick as the last one, for a few reasons. First, there is no Dragonator. Second, there's no Ballista, and thus no Ballista Binder. And third, it's in Ingle Isle, which is going to present a few considerations of its own. And finally, it's just the fact that its moveset has it move around a bit more. Does more flying, that's for sure. So yeah, this will definitely take longer than the last one. We don't have all the advantages that we got to enjoy there. But it should still be doable. Oh, also I don't have airborne, and thus I don't get effectively attack up large on my jumping attacks. So that's another reason that this will take longer. Okay, I am disappointed. Because by all appearances, this is actually the same as the high-rank Crimson Vitalis from 4U. Okay. No, that's a Meteor Swarm. I should have stayed under him. When he does that, you're... Ooh. I like the visual on the meteors. I just want to not be hit by them. But yeah, this doesn't look like it's the same as the G-rank Crimson Vitalis in 4U, which is unfortunate because that Crimson Vitalis had a lot more going on for it than just Vitalis with meteors and blast. It had its heat waves and whatnot. And it also had its own music instead of using this Forest and Hills plus chorus theme. I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of its exclusive music. It's just, it had it. But hey, maybe now that it's enraged, it'll do heat wave-like stuff. Or maybe it'll just do meteors. We'll see as this quest goes on, whether it continues to do nothing but meteors. Ow. I'll tell you what I'm not looking forward to. White Vitalis. For the simple reason that its element targets my biggest weakness. I mean, sure, I could use a different armor set that isn't ludicrously weak to electric, but then I'd have less offensive skills. Fewer offensive skills, I'm sorry. Grammar, it's real. I hope they do another G-Rank Crimson Vitalis quest in this game that uses the 4U version of G-Rank Crimson Vitalis. Because that was a more interesting fight. And it's kind of weird if G-Rank Crimson Vitalis gets downgraded the second game. Or the first game after it got upgraded. Especially if it's a total downgrade and not just a sometimes downgrade. Maybe this thing will be like Amatsu and have a special rage that only happens late in the fight. That would be cool. I would appreciate that. And here comes a sit and sweep. Sit and sweep is a classic Vitalis move. Even Mirrorless got in on that. I miss Dire Mirrorless. It had some of the best music. Like, just period. no need to continue that sentence. Okay, I was kind of on the side that the tail was not sweeping towards, but I was in contact with the tail, so hitbox is going to hitbox. I'm going to need this guy to step away from the lava, because he is not in good riding position there. And if he's not in good riding position, he's not in good attacking position, because you never know when you'll accidentally get a ride. Ow. That right there is the problem with being directly in front of a Fatalis, or directly underneath its chest. So, something that some folks do not know about Crimson Fatalis, whoops, if he's calling down meteors, if the first one doesn't strike under his crotch, none of them will. And if the first one does strike under his crotch, only that one will. So if he's calling down meteors, his crotch is actually fairly safe after the first meteor falls. After the first meteor falls, it's actually completely safe. Before the first meteor falls, you've got like 50-50. Okay, I kind of ran into that. That was my bad. So I need this guy to get angry, and then I need to ride him again. Those are the things that need to happen. There's the chest break. It's also kind of sad that this guy never does anything with his blast. Like, it's pretty clear that that attack right there is meant to be him spreading out blast powder and then having it get ignited. But, like, the only thing he does that can cause blast is those slaps. And it just kind of leaves the powder in the air. It'd be cool if it took a page from Teo's book and gave a spark to that, but also having things not rip each other off so blatantly can also be good. See, there, I was on the wrong side of the 50-50. That high wind. I do want to see, like, maybe it's flashable? If I could flash this thing out of the air, I would laugh. Just saying. This guy is too close to the lava. And, yeah, too close. Couldn't actually get out of range of that tail by moving to the side. Ooh, you almost topped me off with that herb horn there, cat. Okay, I guess I didn't get the chest break before, because that clearly was a break of the chest. Unless I somehow managed to hit the face. Good. Pissed him off before the sweep. I need to get my infinite stamina back, but that'll wait until I have to put my weapon away, which is now. Yeah, considering the time we've lost already and the time that we don't get to save with a Dragonator and binders, we might actually run into some time issues on this particular quest. Though if he does things like this a lot, then that's just free damage for us. Ooh. It's because I wasn't under his crotch. I was under his chest. If I was under his crotch, I would have actually been totally safe. Though I would have done less damage, which is a consideration. Let's go ahead and use this right now. Okay, didn't mean to jump there, but it actually worked out in my favor. Ow. I feel like I'm going to lose most of my health in this quest just from him belly flopping on me. And yeah, I should have been healing instead of attacking, but As long as I don't get murdered for it, it's all good. And there's that first meteor again. Technically, they're not just meteors anymore. They've entered the atmosphere. That makes them meteorites. I mean, if you want to get scientific here. And what could possibly be more scientific than a dragon calling meteorites from the sky, huh? Let's go ahead and use a life powder here, get our cats back. Yeah, you chomp your way over here, buddy. Don't know why I'm looking at my status. Okay, I haven't died yet. I don't know why I was thinking I had. I guess because I had 5 cool drinks and forgot that I drank one before grabbing another. And hey, we've got a rage ride. And there it is. But he stopped being enraged. What a jerk. And because I don't have an energy charge going right now, we have a 0% crit chance. Well, not 0, apparently. Right, 50%, because weakness exploit is still real. That's right. I'm too used to not having weak X. Ow. Thank you, cat. Yeah, I don't want to take that hit. Just for some reason, I have it in my head that it might hurt. Don't know what it could be. Maybe it's the giant explosion that has me nervous. And there's the eye break, thus ending our need for face breaks. So the wings are once again our last break to get, and I will not be focusing on them at any point. If they happen, they happen. If not, I don't really care. Okay, can you stop with the meteors, guy? You've got other attacks. I mean, you can keep doing it if you're going to keep missing. Just maybe do other stuff. Like stuff that puts your face where I can hit it. Ooh, do your thing where you charge up a meteor swarm. I certainly prefer that to what just happened. So between him being enraged and me not being at full health, that was lethal. Good to know. As yet, we are unsure whether or not it only needs one of those conditions to be met, but we do know that it needs at least one. Hopefully both, because if it needs only one of those conditions to be met, well, I guess me not being at full health, technically, yeah, it does only need that condition, but if it only needs to be enraged for that attack to be lethal against us, then we're going to have problems. So that is what I am hoping is not the case. I should have grabbed more first aid meds, because there were more in there. Oh well. You want to stop with the... There you go. Okay. I was kind of hoping to get more than just a couple hits in before dropping down to white, but these things happen. So let's find a time to sharpen here. Now works. here comes a sit and sweep. I'm actually a little bit lucky I didn't get hit by a meteor there and just completely lose my energy charge. That would have sucked. Thanks, Cat, for letting me know where the Fatalis is. Never would have guessed. You want to get out of that lava, maybe? Thanks. Ow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of my health lost is going to be to that. Just belly flop. Ooh, yes. Yes, please. All right. We are kind of under the crotch. A little bit in the danger zone, but looks like we're fine. If we didn't get the flinch, then I would have been a little worried, but yeah, we're fine. I wish I had energy charge ready right now. One more hit. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so glad I rolled with good timing there. Which, really, I just rolled as soon as I could. I'm glad it happened out to just be the right time. Because otherwise, I would have been turbo dead. And I don't even like being regular dead. Turbo dead is a bit much. Ow. Can you, like, not belly flop ever again? Oh, now I need to be in there. Okay. I am glad that my burst didn't carry me at all backwards until after the swarm was over, because quite a few of those meteors landed very, very close to me. And yeah, I'm just going to say meteors instead of meteorites, because it's one less syllable. Gotta save time. That's a syllable I'm never going to get back. Sometimes correctness is not worth one syllable. Hey, look, I didn't get belly flopped on that time. I do believe it's time to help our cats out a little bit. Not too much, though. Yeah, can you not shoot fireballs at me? Oh, yes, please, do this. Do this forever. All right, that time got carried back a little bit too far before the swarm was over. Wasn't trying to jump off that ledge there, but it happened. At least I got a hit out of it. There. Now my cats are back instead of almost back. Was going for my cool drinks because I noticed my health bar was glowy red. Kind of forgot there's the whole you can stand on hot things bit. And now I need to make myself some more mega potions, but I need to do so at a good time. Now works. It is quick. Ooh, flinched him out of his roar. Now I need to get a ride. Ow. And I need to not get belly flopped. Okay, there's the ride part. Okay, he wants to make it difficult. Well, that's okay. He's not making it too hard. Ooh, we ran out of infinite stamina, too. He just had his best ever chance to actually get us off him during a ride. And it failed. And sounds like the cat just got his wings. So that's good, too. Aw, almost tagged the face with that. Thanks for the herb horn, cat. This might backfire, but it did not. We may or may not ever get another ride on this guy before he dies. Really depends on how much health I've taken from him. Well, this is going to hurt. Yep. We have spent a lot of time healing. That's important to note. Certainly more than we spent on regular Fatalis. Crimson Fatalis' moves are a little bit tougher to deal with. Though, actually, it's mostly I've just been getting belly flopped a lot because he likes to spend a lot more time on all fours. And, okay, I was going to say incoming ow, oh wait, not, but then the tail. As soon as he took off, I was expecting him to manage to get me, but he didn't until his tail showed up. Uh-oh. This is not lethal just because he's raging. Good. Okay. Yeah. Kind of interesting he hasn't tried to do his world tour. But then again, I guess that attack was always kind of rare. Maybe he doesn't even have it in this version. I don't know. I still don't know if he's even flashable. Are you flashable? You don't look like you're flashable. Yep, you definitely don't seem flashable. Gonna operate under the assumption that you are not. Okay? Okay. Figured might as well help my cats if I'm getting my own health back too. Okay, you and me, we've got business with one another. My business is putting my weapon on you until you hopefully die. And your business is letting my weapon get put on you until you hopefully die. Got it? Think you can manage that? I hope you can. It's easy directions to follow. You just need to, you know, have my weapon touch you a lot. A whetstone will not help us avoid the heat. Just FYI. Okay, it's cute that you think you're a Rathalos and all, but can you just come on down? Thanks. And maybe get out of the lava while you're at it. Thanks. His roar is really quick. Never really cared to notice before, but Fatalises do not hold their roars for a long time. Which is fine, because they're also not long roar stuns. I do not like short roars with long roar stuns. If the roar stun is longer than the roar, it usually makes me pretty displeased. I wonder which would have let me do this quest faster. The bioresearcher I've got, or the airborne that I got rid of. Because airborne is, what, 20, 30 more raw? Effectively, when you're jumping. And bioresearcher is don't roll 3 times to get rid of blast. In fact, just don't get blast. But in terms of what it would mean for this quest, it would mean just I wouldn't have to roll, or I would have to roll a few more times than I have already, like right there. But I can't have gotten hit by that too many times. Like, I'm thinking maybe I've been hit by it, let's say 8 times, being really generous. Or maybe not. I'm not a perfect count of something that I haven't been paying attention to. But I'm going to say, like, we've been hit maybe 8 things that would have given us Blast Blade. So, how much time has that saved? And, ow? How much time would we have saved had we had more damage output? Of course, I guess it still remains to be seen whether or not we actually finish the quest. But on the assumption that we do. Because it's entirely possible that if I went for more pure offense instead of bringing in a defense skill, this quest might have ended faster and without me needing to spend any more resources. Though it's also possible that I could have taken a hit that caused Blast Blade and then taken another hit that caused death. Though I'm pretty sure almost any 2 hits this guy can do would have been lethal on me anyway, regardless of whether or not I had Blast Blade. Like, that attack wouldn't have caused anything lethal without Blast Blade, but a lot of his attacks do more than half my health. Ooh, here comes a sit and sweep. Ordinarily, I would have attacked on that jump, but I do need to watch my health, and bringing a cat back is nice. Especially if it's a healer cat who could potentially help me at some point. At this point, I'm thinking I probably will get one more ride out of him before he dies. Assuming I can get enough mount hits, of course. Because I'm not doing a whole lot of mount hits right now. While I am jumping, very few of them are mount hits. All right. Used all of the mini wets. You're also pretty safe if you're behind him when he does the meteors. Like, they will occasionally hit behind him, like a couple did there. Okay, no more rides. They just don't hit behind him often. Yep, dead Fatalis. Gonna skip this animation. We've already seen it. And I just want to make sure I'm positioned right. So yeah, it did take longer. Not too much longer. A little surprised that it actually didn't really take too very much longer. I expected like another 10 minutes. I don't remember how long the regular Fatalis took. But it was definitely an amount of time that probably had a number. And now I'm just going to carve this ground here. Yeah, I feel like the regular Fatalis we took like 22 minutes. So this time we took a while. But not 10 minutes more. A lot of rewards this one. It's always nice when you can get a full hunter rank from a single quest. Though mainly it's because of the overflow from the last one, I'm sure. If I had been freshly at HR 100, probably wouldn't have happened. But that's it for this episode. Join us next time when we do the quest that we unlocked for having reached HR 100. See you then, friends.